Hi, brothers. I have already won the first round of the prelim off stream by simply showing up as the 15th person. Which means I opened my YouTube because I want to search for a song to add it to the queue, and my recommended side had this video which is called Breakcore for Coming. This is my king. I'm not. Maybe now it is. This is not very calming. POV, you have ADHD slowed. I don't know if this is like an accurate description, the title, honestly. But with free time, we can just do a cube drafter on each chat. Over switching to Zelda, we're gonna cube drafteroni. Ooh, Commander Masters Phantom Draft League. $300 FPM, what's FPM? Hi, so is MTGO worth it? Hi. Yes. To be concise. If you like playing Magics and you're good at playing Magics, then it's actually worth it, yeah. Just curious, since you can use platforms like Untapped. Well, you can't really play on Untapped, you can't really play tournaments. You can't win prizes in tournaments. While you can on Modo. Is MTGO worth it if you're bad? Depends on how you value fun you get from playing. Oh shit, I am so sorry. Sorry for what? Is MTGO worth it if you don't like MTG? Why not? What is good and what is bad? Well, like why would you? I don't know what you can do on Untapped. I don't know of it being possible to play on Untapped, but on Modo you can just play tournaments, the preliminaries, the weekend challenges, the leagues. Just get to play against a wide array of opponents who are also trying to win. So if you value that and you want to improve comparatively, then I would say it's worth it, yeah. It can be kind of expensive, but you can use rental services. like mana traders, which you can use my discount code. Is Breakcore worth it for coming? Honestly, I don't think what I sampled from this, I don't think would help me. It's just neutral at best, very based. She A on my man till I break. Girl, what was with the name? 437 views too, so sometimes like you get recommended those videos and they have almost no views. It's interesting. That means that the title hit the algorithm. What if I type coming into YouTube search? Coming on People Part 4, bathroom prank. Alright. How long did it take for you to become good at MTG? For me, it was kind of spontaneous and fast. I was rather surprised that I was pretty good, and then for that reason, do you take Mana Vault? So I kind of just started, and I was surprised by my results on Modo being better than I would have thought. Try Vault or Jailer. Vault is more funny. Jailer is white and lame, but very strong. Who's the best modern player of 2023? Zerk. I'll take Mana Vault. Could have taken STP after Jailer and would have been an excellent... No one on that list. Modern Super League, if you are familiar with the concept of vintage Super Leagues, it's kind of like that. It's a so-called show where popular players are gonna play the liked format and then people are gonna watch and enjoy. There is calculators online where you can check if like your win rate will put you positive EV on leagues, on gold bots. Maybe I still take STP, maybe I take Talisman of Poggers. Does that make sense? What do you think, chat? I'll take Poggers. But it might be bad. LED wheels. Can take Collision Relic and just ramp hard and then take some expensive cards afterwards. Not sure if that's a good angle. Not much else that I really want. How good is Flash? Is it like something great to Flash? Like Atraxa maybe? It's pretty good to Flash. We could take Oath of Druids. I have no creatures. Wheel Sundering Titan. Crucible, but pointless to take. Chat, do we take Oath or do we take Sundering Titan? It makes much more sense to take Oath. Sundering Titan never works out. Tropical Island with Oath. The rest of the cards don't impress me much. been many triumphs there. Yagmoth's will. Well, what? Take Echo of Eons for random things. And cycle wheel LED. YOLO. It's blue, fits with my drop though, makes sense. Sail into the west. Will of the Council. Return. Each player made this card and draw 7, so it's a Wheel of Fortune at instant speed. Let's take Mice Desire. It seems reasonable in an off deck. And with mana vaults, etc. It seems funny too. Gonna take some big monsters. Bayo and Treasure Cruiser Oni. Kinan messes with my staff. Can take Breach, yes, and then take LED. Okay, I like that. Where is LED? What's that next pack? Snap or Upgrade? Or maybe the Magma Opus with my Desire. Lead never wheels. It's gonna wheel, bro. Trust me. I feel like Upgrade is more reasonable, but I'll take Opus for the lulz. Bug? Where is lead? Chart for some filtering. Garou. Something bugged. There is no lead. Something is wrong here. Let's take Escape to the Wilds. And Avenger of Zendikar as my first off monster man, I guess. Okay, Command, Sulfuric Vortex, and Inferno Titan will do. They do that in Vintage, right? What's this? Candelabra of Tavnos. Oi, 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 oi. Spirit Bluff, Treachery, Manamorphosa. Is Treachery, like, any good? Maybe. Random Talisman is blue, so not too bad. Potion of Negation. Chad, I need your help. Random Talisman or Forsen? Nice deck you're cooking. Is it really nice? I'm gonna take Forsen. It's not nice. What is this? Triple K Titan. Flying Vigilance Trample. When dies, make 3 golems, each with a skill. Okay. Let's take Steam Vents. I mean, Ula Pog is okay, but Steam Vents is seems better. Oh shit, another Ula Mog. You can take it for the Oath of Druids and My Desire. Take Narset too. Is Narset better? Currently my Oath of Druids monsters are Avengeros, which is kinda bad with that. Let's take Ulamog. Basalt Monolithos. Seems okay. They changed a lot of cards, it's all kinda weird. I don't know what to expect. I wish they used the Animate Amio though. The +1 is not so good in Cube. Let's take Monolito. Could use some Rampini for the spells. Ketriatrium seems good. Maybe Talisman of Unity though. Passing lots of talismans, but Ketriatrium is good. Dig through time, Atarka. I mean, Atarka is basically Inferno Titan. It's not like I'm going to fill the graveyard for Dig through time. It's gonna cost like 10,000 mana. Let's play Kadarka too. Mind Collapse can build Storm for my Desire. It is a weak removal. Okay, let's go. Indulgence or Metamorphose? Titan of Industry seems unneeded now. All the Titan. Yeah, I guess I could take so many Titans. So I think with my curve, I kind of want Indulgence more than Metamorphosa, just for the Mind Desire. This is blanks for me. Can take Cock Rotation for no reason or Everflux Reservoir for no reason. Let's take Reservoir. Mana Flare. Probably not. Just say land. The colors my deck are kinda random, but I guess like the lands line up and like the spells kinda line up. Damio. Ooh, Otawara. So nice. Ooh, Dig for time. Here it is. Here it goes. Could use a fetch or two for my Dig through times. Could use some Moxen for my mana. No such luck though. We can take the Silver Exarch Splinter Twin together. Let's take Lightning Bolt maybe. For some interazione. Traxa with Oath. It's pretty solid, but also uncastable and doesn't really seem to be what I think a bolt adds more. Damn, the Eon Storm. We haven't seen any Fruit Breach or Snack Attack. Green fetch fetches Kertia or Trop Island, so let's take the green fetch. Time Spiral, sure. Another fetch. Chrom Mox. Frantic Search. Frantic Search feels dick through time, I guess not much more. I mean, Chrome Mox is kinda not so good, some like many artifacts. Maybe fetch or search is better. Search for desire, building. Let's take fetch. It's a good fetch. Talismanos of Convictione. Monored Talismanos. Exploration. Huh. Well, don't really have like exploration. Where is our Dreams Hall? Can you cast Ulamog with Dreams Hall? Oh, I didn't expect this song. You have Echo Vions for exploration. YOLO. I mean, Loam is gone. Last dual land. Maybe Feel of the Dead is gonna wheel. But probably Monolith though. Monolith seems great for my deck, actually. The expensive cards. Yeah, I'll take Monolith. Invasion of Vicoria. Oh, Magic's Mastery with Magma Opus, Mind's Desire, yeah? Alright. I don't hate Magic's Mastery. Maybe we're gonna get the Frantic Surge, maybe he's gonna wheel. Opium. Torrential Gear Hulk with Magma Opus and kinda works okay with Oath. Flashes back. Oh, a few cards. Seems better than Hullbreaker. Próbka. There will be a Wilds of Eldraine canister review, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Alright. This is a sweeper kinda, right? What's this? Backup 1, flying when attacks return non-land permanent with mana value X. Wow. I don't get it, but it sounds good. Let's take Sunday Canyon because it works with Field of the Dead. Can take Inspired Ultimatum, we can discard it. But we can't really. We can mill it over, so. Frantic Search was already here, or was it the next pack? It's probably not gonna wheel. Can take Temple Garden for Field of the Dead purposes. Alright, Breeding Pool for Field of the Dead. Overgrown Tomb for Field of the Dead. It's a deck, chat. Which cards are terrible and should be cut? Inferno Titan? Tamio? Hey Counter MTG, I really appreciate the Lotter build video. Very interesting to know in detail how a set is built. You're welcome. Did you like and subscribe? Yeah, Exploration seems like a cut. Underworld Breach 2 doesn't do anything in my deck. Mind Collapse for minimal interaction. Storm Building for Mind's Desire. Tamio Aziri Grove. Alright. We're a Field of the Dead. With Talismans, how many non-lands are you playing? I'll play 17 lands because of the Field of the Dead. Lands are good. And my spells are just big spells, so like I will play a bunch of mana in my deck, but also many of my spells are like Treachery, the big monster mans, Echo of Eons, Mind's Desire, Magma Opus, Escape, right? So it's kind of a ramp deck. Probably not free islands because I want to have Field of the Dead be active. Forest. So you have 3 forests because you have 2 fake forests. You could play K command if you want to over Tamio. We have black mana. We also have black mana here. Power fuck. So let's add another mountain. So you can count the sources too. How much blue do we have? 9, 10, 11, let's say. We have double blue costs. Alright, let's play 3 islands. If we get double islands sometimes with Field of the Dead, so be it. Tough luck, brothers. What would you expect as, like, what is your guess as to the score of this deck? Doesn't really like have power, it's kinda wonky. 1-3, 1-2 even, 2-1, solid 0-3. We will see. We will see if it's gonna follow. Your opponent is dead on board, they are just AFK. Alright, I'll trust you. And why are they AFK? Did you insult them? So you will not be entered into the rather slow players list once again. What was your opponent? Right, they finished. They spared themselves. When's the prelim? The prelim started 35 minutes ago. I just got a round 1 bye. How are you on the list? Well, you're slow, simply. Simple. So round 2 starts in 25 seconds. I feel like that Nash would have been good. What did I take over Narset? Is it Basalt Monolith? I mean, blue. Maybe a bit rough, but yeah, would be good probably. Like smaller card advantage spell. Okay, we're playing against Sanosuke 0731. I don't play Rhinos often. And when I do, I have no idea how to play them, so we are going to find out. Although this hand doesn't seem particularly rough. I am on the play, I'll just suspend Stomping Ground and fetch Scatriatrium. What are the latest hot takes in the Rhino deck? Flame of Honor is the latest hot take, or rather just a card. Untapped Steam Vents pass. Still fetch Ketria? I have Lorien reveals in my deck, right? So like probably not gonna be aiming to draw Ketria and shuffle it, cycle it. It's probably just gonna go Rhino. Maybe not. Like maybe I could wait a turn with Rhino. Probably I want a turn with double Rhino. With crouching footfalls. They will play paralyzed with the threat of violent outbursts anyways. Although now I can just play them 3 times in a row, so that just sounds like I should just be going for it. Because I will be able to play Rhinos on the turn where I have Rhinos and suspend. And I do get the 2/2. Yeah, I should just play. Like, sounds like a good plan, right? Hopefully I will never draw a Rhinos this game. Oh, they use a spell piece already. That's nice. Kinda. Means that it's unlikely for the next turn to be iteration spell pierce. Like the problem would be Merktide, for which we have gone. Point is indeed a Merktide gamer. Crouching footsies. It's a bit awkward. Next time I go summon Rhinos and I... Dead fair, so no surveillance counter. I'm not planning on killing that DRC. I will be using this gun to deal with a Murktidus regen if that's gonna drop. I'm at 16 lives, so it takes 6 attacks for this DRC to kill me. Which most likely seems to be losing the race to Rhinos. Am I going to 4S? What's 4S? 4 seasons? I never went to that tournament and that will not change. Not because I hate it or something, but I'm not going, I guess. For us, I would love to, yeah. To top. So worst case they play under DCR right now. Or they pierce my Rhinos.
Can the TTS say Asmarano Mardikard Aristina Sudakar? Kek.
Seems like it can, yeah, no problem. So they wanted to play something, they decided against it. Interesting. Do you have any trash talk for your Modern Super League bod? I never like been in a position to be unfriendly towards any of them, but I will think of some trash talk for Doomwake. That one is easy. Probably. No set review? Set review, yes. Thursday or like what day is that? Thursday, I think. Hitting a Rhino, that is 12. Still dead next turn. If nothing. Mutavolt, extremely crucial. Even if something, right? Even if it has Merktide counterspell. Then blocks Dragon. Blocks Rhino, takes... $14. Just kept Delirium. Stop. Hammer time. They sometimes play Force of Negation, so let's count. Hit on this. Block this, take 8, 9, 10, survive. 8, 9, 10. He survives anyways. With hit. Does need to charm block. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Doesn't need to charm block then. So... I mean... I don't know, should I? Well, I guess I can... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I guess Otawara, Merktide and Dead Ragavan works too. That needs a hit on a Rhino token. 12. Ball doesn't do it. Do, 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 do. Let's not run into force of negation. Shouldn't die. Like I go to 7. They're gonna hit. They have 1 card, so they even if they go bolt attack, I still survive. Oi oi oi. So against Murktidas, what do we want? Imagine if they force our Otawara, you can't force counters non-creature spells, and Otawara is actually a channel ability. So like dispute Murktidas Enduranzas? What are the cats? They don't have Chalice, so Flame of Honor is not like super important in that sense. Probably just don't Subtlety, because it's pretty hard to line up, even if Bouncing the Dragon is okay. Bone Crusher BGC seems like it sucks. Even if those are like mid-rango cards. Force of Negation I probably keep. At least some. Maybe trim 1 force, like a 3 force. Dispute. They play Chalice now. Alright, if I open like the first Merktide list and has no Chalice, then the Vinky. Okay, they has Chalice. 1.1, 40%. I mean, they play Chalice. So I have Flame of Honor in Boseju. Sounds good. And I could board the extra one over. I'm on the draw, so keep Gemstone Caverns. I only have 1 Gemstone Caverns. Isn't that like little? No, not cutting Mutavault with Flame of Honor. I need a combo. You'd cut Force for the Giants. Alright. Let's go 1 Giant for 1 Force. One Boseju. Maybe like on the play. I switch the games on the Boseju. This is gonna be a keep. I mean, I understand that the Giant is like good at producing goofy beatdown. Wrong fetch to play, because fetch mountain could be what I want. I will not fetch an island. I already have it in my hand. I mean, I have 2 islands, but I don't want 2 islands with endurance in play. I don't want the mountain either. Going to fetch Ketria and then we'll see. Remember, they have no bolts now. Sure. So this fetch red green. Probably don't want to like ice a land. Doesn't seem like there is a point. Does anyone know what happened to the person stomped by the giant? Depends on their toughness. If it was 2 or less, they died. Alright, I guess I'll flush Enduro. Is there any chance they Blood Moon me? Like there's 0 chance they Blood Moon me, right? But if I'm really fearful, I could fetch a forest technically. I mean, that's like being such a little bitch, and they're not gonna do that, but Be forest, this turns into an island next turn probably. Then I have like 5th land for the second one. This is probably end of turn Enduro, then untap, play Bone Crusher. Like, I don't love drawing a land. I don't know if I mean, it's fine to draw a land. Lorin is like a castable card. Alright, let's play the Enduro. That warrants a counter spell. Cool. BGC. Any BGCs in the chat? Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. That's so funny. Just that they counterspelled it? Which one is the 1 mana 1 dead? They fooled me. Oh, that's a good one. It's probably make a 5th land. I'm not exactly sure if I do. I mean, it lets me cast a second one. It's probably not what I want to cast anyways, but Ice can draw like into an outburst then. Red. I don't need much more red, so I guess I'll get Breeding Pool. 4 green. I also don't need 4 green. Alright, I get Steam Vents. We have 10 power, they have 5 power. I have 17, 4 turn clock for them. Explosivos. Is Flame of Honor just a better Prismatic command? Yes. Prismatic command is really bad though. It's an incredibly terrible card. Do we force in this? Given the lack of movements the entire game, I would not be surprised if a Spell Pierce or Fluster is present. Probably would be better for me to use Foss for 3 mana. Maybe can line it up against an iteration. Flame of Anor, not Andor. Isn't it a worse Prismatic command? Bro, how can it be fucking worse? It's like so much better, clearly. I'm gonna see in an Oli Eat. 2 effects better than 1 effect, but the prismatic one is like half effect plus a quarter of an effect, so you get 0.7 effect from it. Do you like understand the difference between draw 2 and draw 2 discard 2? Do you get how different that is? Like, brother. Please. Dead. Should I end of turn dead the Merc died? I think so. That gets countered with 1 card in hand. Kurwa, no, not dead, not dead. Gone! Ja pierdolę. No, I should not dead. I should gone the Merc died. Ay, 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 ay. They have identical artworks. Well, that was not my best play available. So I guess I'll draw 3 now. Yeah, spell piece that. You didn't need to spell piece my gun. Cool. Ay, caramba. Resolves. uh, we're not dead yet, but it's gonna be hard now. So I probably draw 3 still. Again. Cool. Force of Negation indeed not looking good this game, so. Would potentially be in a better spot if I hadn't misclicked. One more slot. Fury, Subtlety. Did we win? I did not win, no. Would be okay if you forced the explosives. Well, if I forced the explosives, they would have spell pierce. I would trade 2 for 1. And then I wouldn't have a follow up. I think. Pretty clearly they had counter magic, they didn't cast anything the entire game. I wanted to say nice mana, but it's actually pretty nice, so let's keep. I mean, kinda nice. Guess I'll get Steam Vents. Too bad Stomping Ground is not an island. What's up with Mutavault? Is it a wizard situation? Yes, it's my wizard. So let's lead with Bone Crusher. What would I choose in Rhinos between Borrower and Bone Crusher? I net decked a list with 2 Bone Crushers. I don't have a strong opinion. So I would split them if I were to rebuild. Fetch Forest or play Mutavault. Does it make a difference? Just say whether I want to drive Forest. I don't think I really do. Would like to draw some bangers. Oh wow, pre-fetching. Force of negation, pitch. Sure, brother. Wow. It's fine with me. Think you can like avoid making dispute live the entire game? Also, they had a subtlety. Sure, I'm disputing that. So it's like you didn't really even play around. I mean, you made so there is no Rhinos, but you didn't really play around the disputes so greatly. Weird. You can draw a Cascade spell, Rhinos revealed, Flame of Anor. Ooh, we have a wizard. It's not that sus we can deal with the Rhinos. Yeah, it's not that sus. It's just kind of funny that they take so much. I mean, I probably just draw 2 right now. Their Merctide is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's already too big. I'll just draw 2. Wow. Wow. I mean, I have 6 mana, 2 dead gauns. If I use them properly, Merctide is no issue. Okay, so just had more iterations. Interesting that they had subtlety in their deck, but makes sense. I guess a little bit. I don't know. Does it? Oh, Murktidus coming. No, how big? How big, bro? Brother? What? No Murktidus? That is crazy. I changed my mind. I do not Murktidus. Disputus is not bad. Pretty cool gameplay for a Rhino deck. Like pretty actually interesting situations. You have a Murktidus, my friend. Yeah, Muta Volta attacking is pretty nice. Go on, return target creature you don't control. Choose target creature you don't control. This one, pay 3. Gone. Thank for the raid, Mango. Hey Canister, I loved the YouTube video about Lord. Thank you, Mango. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a nice video to make and I'm happy with the reception. Gone. Imagine the power if we could return our own creatures. That would be crazy. Downright insane. Do you think this game will go for a long enough time that this crashing footfalls is gonna matter? Me too, I even left a comment on YouTube. What was your comment? Were you the autistic genius? There were some funny comments, so that's what I'm referring to. Awesome content. Alright, that's good. That's a good comment. I think I'll untap to not get got by soft counter magics. I kind of flooded. Gone. That was a pretty funny comment, yes, Mr. Chimba. Do you have a bolt? Or are you gonna saddle team me? Block? No, that would be unkind. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. We need to draw a juicer or two this game to get there. Let's play it. I'm not like I'm pretending. I'm not a pretender. Alright, I drew a land at least. I can play free Murktidus. Just full on. Free. Violent Outburst would be a sick draw. Lets me attack and is overall good. So I go to 11. I can fetch not Ketria because I will actually cycle Ketria. So let's get Stomping Grunde. And let's draw a Juicer. Let's go. That's a Juicer. Force of Negation this. Now, no explosivos, my friend. No explosivos, no. The gas explosivos. Alright. It is still a back and forth. But we have the Rhinos unsuspending, which currently raised the subtlety barely by 1 life point. We also drew this, which is also like probably best possible. So it's juicers versus juicers. Explode this. 1, 2, 3 rhinos. And there's 1 exile. This is what last rhinos do. Turns out I was dead, but my opponent is gone. It's not even a pun, but 2-0 with a bye. Oh. Damn, maybe Rhinos is broken. Not calling people idiot today, huh? Not in the mood now. I will when an occasion arises. If you were the last match, does that add you to the slow list? No. The definition of the list is it's the list of people that I got annoyed that I was waiting for. I'd never wait for myself, definitionally, so I'm always safe by the book. Is Bob the Duck on the list? Price. Hall of Fame of notorious slow players. Christoph, Timmy, Bob the Dog, and Watu at the slowest. Rather slow players. Mr. Raeb, Rabbit Buffalo. Rabbit Buffalo, not so rabbit. I guess rabbit is not rapid. That's a different word. I like the note on Christoph. That's true. Like 4 out of 6 rounds. That's so many, right? One-time offenders. So many of the one-time offenders probably just kinda got lucky to be one-timers. Capet 23 has an asterisk, but I don't remember why. Special entry the Power 9. That's because we played a game and the Power 9 was slow during a game. It's pretty hard not to be in the like one-time offender section, so. Why is Kain here? I mean, what are the rules of the list? Answer that to yourself and then you'll understand why Kain was there. Sand kinda stinks. It's Mulaganos. Keep, I guess. Do you make distinction of people playing quickly but decks that need 15 minutes to win? No, I don't make any distinctions. Never. Like, I don't know what they're playing. I just see them on the list of the matches that are still going. Anyone not Tawara pass? Get bored, added to the list. It's that simple. Yeah, it's that simple. Exactly. Like, no need to overthink it. It's just how it is. Oh no. That's a so-called bad matchup. Sure, greet me, brother. Can't anybody see? Oh, Flame of Anor, huh? Maybe they won't have the Cascade immediately, and then I can next turn Flame of Honor draw to find a force with Florian Protect. Of course, they will have Waker into Living End, but then I'll die. But did an Otawara Stomping Ground deck just grief you? It's a so-called Living End deck, but yeah, I guess if that's like the first time you see that, it's pretty
He's
weird and surprising.
Good luck dealing with Gab's diva demands without me.
Diva demands. Thank you very much for 14 months. Alright, we want all subtlety. Do we want Commandeer to take control of Living End? Probably doesn't make a huge difference. You can Moon, but it's kinda not super impactful. Can Merktide will be big. We can cut Removal, Flame, BGC, probably. Flame of Honor is not too bad. Ice seems good to have. Subtlety for their subtleties when I evoke Enduro. 16 green cards for Dispute for Forsen. Blood Moon Magus, just because why not? Commandeer still causes them to spit their graveyard onto the battlefield. No. Yes, that's why I actually joked. Maybe it was unclear because my tone wasn't drastically different from my normal tone, but I actually was kidding about that. Regentus versus Flame of Honor, possibly close. Regentus, probably not gonna be that big. I will be holding spells in my hand and not early, so probably draw 2. Instant speed is better than the Regentus. I'm also on the play, so Gamsun Caverns versus Boseiju. Not much like in Boseiju out of their deck, but not much that I would need to Boseiju. So maybe a colorless land is better still. To not run into the legendary rule, probably better to have Boseiju. You can kill a Shardless Agent. Anything else? Fury to pitch into my own graveyard, that's not gonna matter. So I'll just click submit. Why was there no podcast last week? Because it happens every 2 weeks. It's a bi-weekly podcast. Ale kurwa łapsko, kolego. No nie, no Mulligana dajemy. Okay, this one we can keep. Miss brewing on stream. I will never brew again. Brewing actually makes me unhappy, so I don't brew. Probably put back Rhinos. And not suspend Rhinos. Forestos. Yeah, I'm in a net decker Andy, yes. I'm sacking this Lorien for my third land. Third land also casts Force. Or Enduro, so. It's a good draw. Actually, that's a great draw. Solves the issue of not having pressure. Generous and what? Watch them play agent and sub. I think we can yeah, I think we lost. Well, I'm not sure if Gab is comfortable doing a podcast with a thief. Then we can stop, sure, no big deal. All the promo pictures still have Harry on them anyway, so. Ale bułka jesteś owłosiona, taka dropujące te włoski swoje. Bro, it's like when you play against Lingen and this happens, you're just like, wow. This is the best deck ever. Why am I not playing it? Then you play Living End and you're like, wow, this is the worst deck. Worst deck ever. Why am I playing it? We have time to play a match with our Cubester deck. Yeah, free living ends in your hand, and you're like, yeah, I wanted to make my deck more consistent, so I only play free. The Rhinos matchup for sure is rather good. Turn 4, Mythic's Mastery, return Gitax and Probe. I mean, probably better to do turn 3 Magma Opus, but that's less exciting. Oj, Bunia, nie wbijaj pazura tutaj. Shit, so much hair from her. It's insane. Thalia? Oh my. Well, I don't know about the Mystics Mastery 10-3 then, but... Porcelain Legionnaire. I mean, I need what, 6 mana? 5-1, yes. Their hand is Golden Scalelord and... Oh no, the Wandering Emperor. So I don't think we... Whoa, they didn't play the Emperor. Oh, because it goes 5. That's good, that's good. Awesome. I forgot Thalia cuts both ways. So we might win still. And we drew an interactions card. Good. Maybe I bounce Mox. Mox Diamond. They have 2 5-drops. In hand, and they didn't cast anything either. Bouncing it as good as just killing a mana source of theirs. Take 5, go to 3, and next turn play Mystics Mastery. Ay, 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 that's dangerous now. Oath of Druids. I kill Thalia. Well, yes, because she could have Smuggler's Copter, but Alan is gonna kill me. Temporary Zone, placing into the graveyard. Nice draws. So I'm dead to a land and dead to a creature, which is a little bit of a tough situation. They have Mox Rights, they kill you anyways. Let's read Mox together. Alright, we can't read Mox because it's in their hand, but... Let's, like, read Mox. And you will realize the error of your ways. Seems like an Inferno Titan matchup. More so than maybe Echo Vion's matchup. Yeah, that sounds good. Submit. This time we are on the play. And we have a lightning bolt, so I keep. Let's go Mana Vault. Could play Collision Relic, doesn't make much sense though, right? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Spoiled the guy. Taperoni. Duro. Play Collision Relic, and next turn we are ready to Magma Pussy my opponent. In the upkeep, draw tap two of the lands, destroy whatever they play on free. Or I guess we're not. What do you think about the Flame of Honor? It's a cool card. It seemed pretty decent. So now if we draw an untapped land, we can Magma Opus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Better than Prismari. How is that a question? Have you read Prismari Command? How bad it is? Yes, it's better. It's better. To me, it's kind of crazy that people ever played Prismari Command. I just hate that card, and it seems so clearly so bad to me that it's like never been a... It's like you took a braid and jacked it out full on steroids. Yeah, it's like a powerful braid. Yeah, riled up a braid. Well, Prismatic Command is only good at... It's only good when you use the Destroy Artifact mode. That's the only good mode on it. All the other modes suck. Flame of Honor is an out to Chalice that is also just a solid draw 2. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Like, I get that Prismatic Command has actual non-blank text, but it is so close to a blank. It's just clearly Stockholm Syndrome. You are so used, brothers, to playing with Prismatic Command that you just accept it for what it is, which is crazy to me. I'm probably just gonna cast K Command, discards, deal 2. And pass. Yeah, and creativity for the treasure, that's more respectable. I don't like the card much. It's still extremely low power level. Oh, Squashed Emperor. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. Oh, kind of close. Should I Mind's Desire for 2? I don't think so. Next turn for treachery for more. I am playing in Lil, yes. I think comparing Prismatic Command and Flame of Honor makes no sense. They serve different purposes. No, the purpose is to have a Chalice out. That's also ideally hexproof. No kurde super. That's also like ideally a reasonable playable card to have. Hexproof, bro. Nice roll. I mean, it's like a fine draw, right? Ay, ay, ay. I mean, it makes sense to compare that because it's you put it in the same deck. It's like the same card. I think you win this race unless they roll lifelink this like right away. Well, we'll see. Play on mana type. So you think you can see a situation where, for the example, a deck with 4 Flame of Honor would have 2 P commands in the sideboard or no? Well, I wouldn't play Prismatic Command on the basis of being a hashtag bad card. Oath of Druids, well, not so good. And it's like not a good sideboard card because its alleged power relies on being broad, not strong. The hexproof on this is gonna ruin me. It's so bad for me. Their hand is Wormcoil Engine? Oh my. Can Parallax Wave this? Oath of Druids. Down to 1 card. My last 2 cards were Inferno Titan and the guy. Gear Hulk. Oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't have triple red though. It's overload, not flashback. This all went terribly. This game. Throw my last card at Torrential Gear Hulk and die. Oh, X-ray worse card to implement in paper than Crystalline Giant. It's not so bad. You can chart a course the Gear Hulk back to not deck. That's cool. Chart a course the Gear Hulk back. Okay, can you like... Would you have died from the seat? I mean, I die anyways. Keiko and discard self. I can Keiko and discard self to shuffle. The problem is that I die to the onboard. Flying hexproof rolling crystalline giant. So it's just kind of insane how this card, like, how they rolled perfects. But you know, if it had hexproof, then we could go Gear Hulk, destroy artifacts, discard self, and we would have a game still. But it was kind of unreal. Crazy game. Feels kind of robbed by the giant, but interesting nonetheless, I guess. Mono white Wormcoil engine. I think I know nothing about Cube. All right, quick break. Who paid Gap to play mono red? Huh? Gab is not even playing. What a hand. I mean, it's actually fine. So I have Island in my... Do I have Mike on? Yes. So since I have Island in hand, I'll spend Misty on Stomping. Unless I want Stomping Island, which I don't think so. Don't have Endurance in my deck, so don't need double green. Hello, Will. Massimo pericolo 7 miliardi? No, brakowało. Ah, yeah, I can fetch Forest and play Ice. Shit. I'll fetch Breeding Pool. This is Mirror. Anything else? Why doesn't Rhinos just play Keruga? Seems fine even as a pickup and pitch to Force of Negation. Does this card cost 3 or less? Or more? Or does it cost less than 3? You're not the first to have that bright idea. I think I had like that epiphany too at some point. Huh? Why is Rhinos not playing that card? Just seems obvious, like an obvious inclusion. Woodfalls does have a mana value of 0. That's what Karuga checks. I iced on turn 2 so that they couldn't ice me back to prevent me from cascading. That was my idea. Good draw. But yeah, I thought about non-icing a little bit. It seemed like I would prefer to, but it was kind of close. No attack, what? That's weird. I don't know if I should play the games on Coven's before, but I think so. Okay. Weird jump. Blue 1. Is that Murktidas? 7/7, okay. Mutavolt is for Flame of Anor. Yeah. Gone. Return. Yes. Gone Merktide. Begone Murktidas. I think we win this one. My opponent didn't attack on that one turn. I don't think it changed anything because the Rhinos eventually just tried that, but it was surprising to me. Especially when they had an attack with Violent Outburst. That just seems like an easy attack. You sneak some damage extra, so you get some minor value. Murktida's good. Disputas. I mean, I guess we commandeer. Salty bad. Dead gone. Bone Crusher. So you want blue cards. So maybe I want subtleties. For Merctidas, it doesn't really do anything besides that. Bone Crusher is a 4/3 trades for a Rhino. This is also not the worst. Is Endurance looping a thing in the mirror? I would be surprised, but maybe it is. I guess Fury seems good. Let's have that gone, Merctide out, and also bounces Rhinos can deal 4 damage through a Rhino when they are supposed to be trading. Do I keep this? Island Mutavault, Violent Outburst, Violent Outburst, huh? Shit. I'm not supposed to, but I keep. Down, up, down. Alright, we have Commandeer ready. Worst draw. What a keep. Fetch a tapped Steam when it's not Ketriatrium. Does every list play Ketriatrium or do some players omit it? Actually. Alright, big showcase of Commanderas. Let's go. Wait, what happened? Nothing? Okay, worked. I cast Violent Outburst. Do you, brother? Why they main phase actually? It worked out so well for me, but why they main phase? Should upkeep it, right? Would Rhinos want any of the Eldraine man lands? Are any of those man lands wizards? Probably not. Although Mutavault has been weirdly impressive as a 2-2 monster that attacked. What an exciting game, yeah. I always click into Rhino streams looking for latest in Abzan technology, and every day I leave disappointed. Fair. Alright, we 3-1 the prelim, lost to Living Endos, unsurprisingly. So, you know, everyone is asking, oh, is Mutavault for Flame of Honor? No, Flame of Honor opened our eyes to play a Mutavault and attack. Show anime cards. As foretold. Okay, so she doesn't have the hair accessories. So she looks into the water and sees herself as a princess in the future, and it's like, wow. How much is this omniscience gonna be? $20, fuck. Because I was thinking of going back to playing Lotus. Played Rhinos quite a bit, strong and boring in my opinion. That's a fair assessment. Why is she looking like Mona? Because people take notice. Yakotakos, such a funny name, Yakotakos. Because in Polish it's like so-so. It sounds like so-so, Yakotako. Do I want the confetti foil? I don't even know what's that. So probably not. But it says $150, so I don't want to spend $150. But she doesn't even look like Mona at all, so I wanted to say that it's because Mona is a clearly successfully marketable character, but it's not even similar. Sometimes in Japanese it's Tokidoki. Cool. Nature's will. Whose will? So few of those. Stab wound? Wait, is there an anime stab wound? Where is anime stab wound? No, anime stab wound? Crazy. Only some got the anime arts. Oh. The anime borderless etching tails cards are also available in a new foil. Oh, it looks so shitty. Fuck me. It looks like those. It looks terrible. It's like the Duel Masters cheap counterfeits. Ja pierdolę. Or the fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yeah, I was buying the fake Duel Masters cards, so that's why I'm think of Duel Masters, but looks so bad. There was also Wilds of Eldraine anime trailer, right? But I typed those words into Google and I don't see it. Just a teaser. $15 seconds. Alright, well, that's not much anime, but okay, that's it. I like this more, it was longer. September 5th for anime trailer. Oh, so it's gonna be a longer one. It was very anime though, and like those few. Alright, I actually don't care to rewatch that right now, as I'll finish the cube. But somebody asked, Adam MTG asked about the Manland, so I wanted to take a look at the Manlands once again. So what is Restless Vinestock? 5 mana to activate. Pretty expensive. 5/5 trample. Up to one other target creature has base power and toughness free until end of turn. Yeah, not too great. Restless Bivouac. This one was good. Yeah, it puts counters on target creature and it's cheap to activate. That's awesome. This one is awesome. 4 mana, 4/4. And makes a food token when it attacks. That's just incredible. Gives you life. Attacks for a lot of damages for 5 mana total. The Boros and Green Golgari ones look kind of incredible to me. Still probably like, still not really modern. Like you don't get to play Taplands in modern. You're gonna play them in Pioneer and Speci Standard. Maybe Restless Spire and Pioneer is very nice. Is Restless Cottage the same cottage from the green land that makes you food? Damn, what a reference. Deep lore cats. Excited to hear how the folks at my local game store pronounce bivouac. How do you pronounce it? Is it just bivouac? Bivouac? Like... Bivouac? Bivouac? What is that word from? Like, what language is it from? Bivouac. 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 In Polish, we have a word bivak, which is just spelled B-I-W-A-K. Bivak. Bivouac. Which I guess French pronunciation will be bivak. Yeah. That's why the Polish is like this. Bivak. Or bivouac. So, yeah, I mean, Elemental, not Wizard. I don't think Rhinos wants to play Tapland. Just can't play Taplands in Modernos. Niebieskim światłem. Boros looks the best, followed by blue-red, sure. Well, the Golgari one seems great to me. Golgari also, like, typically in standard at least, like a color pair where Manland is good. When does Boros win a Tapland versus Den of the Bugbear? Yeah, it doesn't really. You're not gonna play it in Pioneer. A Boros Tapland, while a Golgari Tapland a little bit more so. But still, in Pioneer it's pretty rough to play those Manlands over the AFR ones. Is there a competitive all Weeb art deck in any format? Probably not yet. Final Fantasy is not even anime. It doesn't even look like anime. For being like a very Japanese piece of art. It's not even anime. Niebieskim światłem. Takie zasady mam. Shit, bros, this Balan. This Azusa. Kinda anime, yeah. This kinda anime. Like mecha. Well, Carrion Feeder kinda. Ooh. Ooh. Any fans of this kind of stuff in the chat? How expensive is this? Not listed. It's like probably Japanese promo. Yeah, JP promo. This was like the OG anime. This released in what, 2010? Yeah, 2010. Chandra Nalar. 35 bucks for this Chandra. Bros, how did it take them so much time And clearly, weebs are insane and they will pay for everything. Clearly, one weeb card, one like anime card every release, and it's $30 in that version, while the other version is just dirt. This is anime? I mean, not really. Maybe. Kinda. So many of those animes are a little bit of a stretch. Not anime. Anime. Not anime. What is this card? Gift of Estate. Ah, yeah, I get it. Because more less than you. Search for free planes. Cool. Gap play that card constructed. Was it recently or was it 10 years ago? Let's play the breeding pool, not to play the double island for Field of the Dead. Two years ago, why did he play that? Why did he do it? Give. Shit. Don't give, cool. What if the card was called Gecko of Eons and it was a green gecko creature card? Yeah, what if? Fallen Shinobi in Italy. Oh, my point might be a so-called reanimation man. Zealous Conscript. Okay, take your Basal Monolith, untap it, pass. Cool. Very zealous of you, opponent. You have Recurring Nightmare in hand. I see. How dare you look at my hand? Heh 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 heh. Ha ha ha. Yeah, really funny. Bounce this, so they're gonna recur the Nightmare. And I'll bold Reflexione. Then if I join on top lane, I can Echo Vions the Graveyard away. Making Nightmare weaker. If not, I'll get hit by an Italy. I'll get hit by an Italy. Well. Sure. Guess opponent can untap a land and Nightmare twice. It truly is a nightmare. Italy, Primal Conqueror. They're gonna hit an Ulamog from my deck? No, okay, Commandos. Remog spell could be worse. Alright, that's actually fine. Primal Sickness. Do you think they like Italy in Italy? I don't. Should I play Tapland first? Let's play Tapland. Let's echo Vions. Well. So I'll fall down to 1 life, which is gonna be an issue. We also have a new card of 7. New hand of 7 cards, and I don't. No balls to just transform and kill me, good. Chain Lightning. So my opponent is playing the popular Burn Reanimator strategy. Maybe on Tamia, but not really. So I'll just resubmit and see how it rolls. Shelagile Overgrown Tomb. Those colors weren't there. Right? Oko. Oh, greased. Ah, they forced a negation. I shouldn't have f6, but fortunately they played a grease. They have Baron in hand.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Canny Ranch.
Definitely didn't need to sorcerer speed fetch, so could have avoided that, but thank you very much for 42 months ill-fated. Oh yeah, we got our prizes for the prelim. 420. Blaze it. I would like to find something like Oath of the Roots. Inferno Titan. Okay. Do we go for Mind's Desire? Or do I take Torrential Gear, Hulk, Lightning Bolts? And bolt what? Gear Hulk, dig for time is okay. It sounds pretty good. It's a Coalition Relic too. Soon my opponent is going to be capable of activating Sherlock Isla though. They might have spewed the Abrade too soon, yeah, but you don't really know though. Maybe yes, maybe not. Do I think they are referring to the Gear Hulk in my hands? I actually don't think that now. I'm gonna have 19 cards to be able to cast Shell Dog cards. End of turn, which is a bit scary, but... Well, those stink. Kinda. Can kill Greased. Or I can take Colagons. Show them. Maybe take Colagons and Forest. And if they kill my Gear Hulk, I can kill a guy. Yeah. It's good, my friends. It's good. It's good. It's not good. We dead. Cześć Kanister, I liked your Lord of Rings consulting video. I recommended it to several people. I'm really glad. Maybe they sacrificed the Inferno Titan. Caramba. They did not. So we die. That was such a fast prelim, 2 hours 30. It was like 2 hours prelim almost. 2 hours 20. Alright, this deck was an O2. Did they say GG in the chat? In all caps, as they were murdering me. Solid, solid, good. Yeah, so about that. This cube drafters medium deck. I also probably could have played differently in a few spots. So let's name Oath of Druids the centerpiece of my cube deck. And we know it's an enchantment with no type, that it's 3 or 4 mana, and it's less than a rare, not green. And before, chat suggests 5 different auras. Oblivion Ring is actually a good one. Mode is too old. Okay, it's a common 4 mana enchantment in white between 07 and 98. Oh wow. Common 4 mana enchantment, that's like not really many of those. If you were gonna register a modern deck for a paper tournament, what would it be? Living End, because I have it built. Or Breach combo, because I have it built. Faith Feathers, that's an aura. Pursuit of Knowledge. Wow, that's a white card? Isolation Zone is way too new. Pursuit of Knowledge is good if Stronghold is older than the gate, which it is not. Conclave Blessings. Enchantment Aura. Isolation Zone. Bro, it's from Oath of the Gatewatch. And we know it's between Lorwyn and the bridge set. What is that? Exodus. I still remember when I took a fucking... What's even that card? Deceiver of Form. Second draft, day 2, PT Oath of the Gatewatch. Pack 1, pick 1, I think. I have a Deceiver of Form and an Isolation Zone. I took the fucking Deceiver of Form. I got deceived really hard. And then I got a second one on the second pack and I also took it. And my deck was shit. Even though I got like... It was Oath, Battle for Zendikar. And third pack, white was so open that I got pick 4 or 5 Gideon Ally of Zendikar. After not taking the Deceiver, after taking the Deceiver of Form over Isolation Zone. And I went either 1-2 or 0-3. Also had Eldrazi Displacer in that deck. I had the Displacer plus Brood Monitor combo. It's pretty solid. It was a like 3-color Bond plus colorless deck. It was terrible mana. And if like probably could make it much more linear if I didn't go out of my way with this stupid pick. Piotr Gugowski. Oath of the Gatewatch. Where is it? Well, that's way back. Kaladesh. Okay, I won against Omar Beldon. So I went 1-2. Lost body to my mana. Won against Omar, who had a slower like deck. And then I talked with Eduardo between rounds, who was on my pod. And I misheard him. And I thought that he said that we cannot get paired anymore. So I just started talking to him about my shitty pick and my shitty deck. And he like awkwardly listened and he was like trying kind of stop me, but not really. And then clarified that we actually likely will play because we have the same amount of points. And I was like, oh shit. But like I did mishear him the first time. So I wasn't tricked or anything. I just misunderstood what he was saying and I just started rattling off. And I was like, yeah, my deck has this, and this, and this, and I made 6 shitty picks, and I even got a Gideon like pack 4, and I have like this card and this card, it's 3 colors, and I have bad mana, and he's like listening, I'm like, well, buddy. And then he stomped me at like a good aggro deck. Which was funny. Oh, also lost to Nassif. Cringe. Alright, let's go back. So, Isolation Zone, it is not, but I remember Isolation Zone vividly. Simon Nielsen spotted. Oh yeah, first round of Constructed, I played against Sperling. I played Bernard at PT. I said hi. Started shuffling my deck. a searing blaze flipped over to the middle of the table. He looked at it, I looked at it, I just like slowed it back to my deck, put it back there, pretend nothing happened. And then I just like top decked the burn spells to kill him when he had like when his hand muscle was about to flip, I don't know, at least once, maybe twice in a row. And he looked slightly upset, but I didn't say anything. But it was pretty funny too. That was my first time I met Mr. Sperling. It's just, it was like not even a bolt or like, I don't know, a sacred foundry to at least keep it a little bit more mysterious. It was a searing blaze to make it clear. Lumi threat field, that's future side, yeah, maybe. Lumi threat, is that a common though? Yes. Oh no, it's 072. Damn, that was a bad guess. It also costs 2 and not 4. So it was I thought it cost 4. Alright, terrible guess, but thank you for trying. Sphere of Purity. If an artifact would deal damage to you, prevent 1 of that damage. Purity rejects Artifice. What an insane card. Alright, it was Sphere of Purity. First time I've seen it. Like, cards like this at common, so weird. Sphere of Law. Is there a sphere for every color? That's an uncommon at least, but... Wood fight. Escament. Artifacts you control have 2. Sack this artifact that deals damage to any target equal to 1 plus the number of permanents named food fight you control. Weird card. Wait, but you can only have 1 in your deck anyway, so... Yeah, sphere, green, black, red, blue, white. Truth tempers fanaticism. Duty subdues instinct. Grace repels darkness. Law smothers anarchy, and reason exposes deception. Sphere of reason. Spheres are the laziest card design. Why? It's 5 uncommons like this in a set, in a single draft, in a single color. Can you read the flavor text of these cards one by one? Okay, but after that we finish the stream. The tone of Odyssey block flavor text was all over the place, wasn't it? It relishes old-fashioned family meals because it eats Atox. Was it the first meme card? Zombify. The first birth celebrates life. The second birth mocks it. Mystic leader. Elder. Cabal trainee. Ah, a face shredder. Very rare. Nearly unstoppable. Good luck. Okay. The awestruck birds gazed at wonder. Slowly, timidly, they rose into the air. It's like serious flavor text, funny flavor text. I mean, isn't that what they print to this day? Funny and like serious. Reach out and torch someone. Sure. On Otaria, peace and harmony are rare. Places that provide both are cherished. What's the punchline? I want a banana this big. There. The hippo grows wings to fight the condor. Nantuko teaching. No kurwa, żeś nauczył mnie, panie Nantuko. Yeah, you really teach me good with this one. I've heard of putting the cat out, but this isn't what I had in mind. Nomad Sentry, Pardic Firecat. Mortal Kombat. Literally like the game, crazy. Literally the fighter game. The crowd roared, the fighters bled, and the dead piled high in the pits. Only the Cabal could win. For sale, complete Wizard's Library. Rare scrolls, grimoires, and works of ancient spellcrafting. Slightly abridged. Because it's destroyed. Good one. Zombies mourn for the living and celebrate those who will soon be given the gift of death. Do they? In the Crossan Forest, you've got to keep an eye out for the squirrels. Oh, an eye out and has an eyeball in its hands. How tragic that greed eclipses beauty. Yeah, tragic. Nature's been fired. The oceans are under new management, says Ambassador Laquatius. Nature's been fired, bro. Finding the way once is luck. Twice takes a good map. Cool. He exercises his right to bear arms. Like bearing arms, like being armed and having a gun. But he's also bear arms. So he's a druid and he's a bear arms. That's the joke, right? Yeah, I'm saying bear arms. How do you say bear? Bear. It's just the same pronunciation, bros. I'm switching between B-A-R-E and B-A-E-R. Rather B-E-A-R. So you just take English, you have 4 random letters and it's the same pronunciation no matter how you switch them around, right? Deep within the Cabal's vault, The Mirari pulsed like a dead sun, and its darkness radiated across Otaria. Some zombies are natural, reborn leaders. He remembers enough of his life to weep for what he has lost. Yeah. Cool. Cool beans. Anyways. Thursday is gonna be... Yeah, Thursday is gonna be Pioneer Prelim. And Friday is gonna be Eldrainos set review. Are you fine with that? Are you happy with this arrangement? Yes, good. TikTok. Too many powiadomień. But surely it's very funny. So, yeah, take care, stay hydrated, and stay strong. Goodbye. Can you make a video explaining why you have Dovin Ban in your binder? Someday. Yeah, I'll maybe, binder reveal stream one day.